We're always trying to help you stay organized with your life, and we have our organizing whiz, Amy Vogt. Today we're talking about organizing the hall, or maybe that room that you're just like, what do I do with everything?
Yes, it's all, and especially as winter comes, it's all of that stuff, the coats, mittens, hats, gloves, scarves. So most houses, even if you're in an apartment, have some kind of closet or when you walk in. If not, maybe you have a coat rack. But we're going to talk about what to do with all of that stuff.
Okay.
So I have 5 quick tips for you. And number 1 is gut the closet. I open a lot of closets, and what I see in there are all kinds of things, platters that go in the kitchen, soap that goes in the laundry room. Get everything out of there and only keep what belongs in there. So what belongs in there are jackets, hats, mittens, gloves, scarves, maybe sports bags, maybe some shoes, a camera, things like that. But anything that can live anywhere else, go put it somewhere else.
Go put it there, okay.
So gut it.
So no kitchen platters need to be in the hall closet.
That's exactly right. And I recommend just if you're going to gut it, then it's a good time to paint it. It looks really nice then, and then when you go back to organize it, it looks great. So, but gut it first. Then we want to accessorize it, just like our jewelry, and add all of the beautiful things before you start putting stuff back in. So single hooks like this are great because you can configure them any way you want. If you want to do a row of hooks, that's great. But I like using the single ones because I can put them kind of everywhere in there, how I need them to fit in there. So add some hooks. You might need some hanging organizers. You might need some bins like this.
Yeah, you talk about these a lot. And you said you either want the clear, or like in this case, it's mesh, so you can see what you're hanging up.
That's exactly right. And if it's covered canvas, then you can't see, and you will forget what's in there.
Okay.
When it comes to these accessories, what you want to do is make it so that the accessories you choose can house all of this stuff in there and make it less cluttered so things aren't laying around everywhere else. So once you accessorize, then you can begin to group things together. So you want to put hats, mittens, gloves, scarves, all of that stuff together. You want to put sports equipment together. It's a no-brainer, it seems, but hang your coats up on hangers, and I recommend just getting some consistent hangers instead of like the wire hangers, plastic hangers. You get a combination. This makes them fit better if you're on.
Yeah, because the coats sometimes are heavy, and those wire hangers
bend.
And
then the coat falls to the ground. So group things together, and some of the things that I brought today are like the famous shoe pocket organizer. We saw that on the last segment when we organized a closet. And then I even like putting a label on there. So like these are all Dave's things in here, and especially when it comes to kids, that's great because you can put the kids' names. These are just stick-on labels. And this is a hanging shoe pocket organizer.
And then who's who's.
Who's who's.
Okay.
And the same thing with this. The other thing I love doing is giving everyone a basket like this. And then, again, you can put the name on it so that I can throw any of my junk in here, and it's my junk, and then it's not mixed with your junk as well, but it's not on the floor either.
It's up and organized.
Organize the shoes. This is probably the #1 thing I see get abused in a hall closet is people think, oh, I'm going to kick all of my shoes off in there. The reality is that those hall closets can't hold everyone's shoe collection. So I say pare it down to 1 or 2 pair. Athletic shoes are great to keep in there. Maybe some rain boots, little kids' shoes. You can keep a few more pair, but designate a couple pair. The rest, like dress shoes, need to go upstairs.
Right, in your own closet.
Yeah, so shoe pocket organizer or like one of these hanging things. Again, we talked about labeling everything. Things like sports bags. Lots of families have multiple kids doing multiple sports. Do 1 or 2 hooks per gym bag like this. So this might be a soccer bag. Someone else might have a swimming bag. That way when they come in the door, they can kick off their shoes and hang their little sports bag up into one of your hooks.
All right, well, as always, some great organizing tips, and we'll have all the information on how to link you to Amy's blog on our website. That is at thehamptonroadshow.com. And as always, Amy, thank you so much.
Thank you.